Hello and welcome to day 8 of MP Strong 365. I have a couple of dumbbells set out on the floor for me today. This is going to give me a start point and an end point for the first exercise we're going to do. When you're at a loss of where to begin and you've got a good foundation of fitness under your belt, then you can start with something that's full body. It's kind of like bastardized yoga in a way. It's a way to connect with every muscle group. It's also a way to lay out the whole map so you can identify what your next exercise can be after you're done with this one. So you'll see in a moment. You're going to start with your feet at a defined endpoint. So the dumbbell's my little starter marker. And I'm going to curl my toes underneath me a few times as if I had a towel to grab to get my foot stabilizers a little bit warmed up. I'm going to do a few sweeps over the head with the arms and then come down through center line of the body. You're literally drawing that space open. So we're going to inhale and then exhale, slice it down the middle. Inhale big. Exhale, slice it down the middle. 3 more. Claw your elbows closer together, down center line. Groovy. Place your hands down by your sides. Take a step forward. This is about 4 feet of maybe 3 feet of distance, 3 to 4 feet. I'm going to step between those start points, those dumbbells in front of me. Try to keep a flat spine. Put your hands on the weights or the table or a bench that's in front of you. The reason being, you could use the floor. That's fine. I just don't want to overstretch. Like I'm already rounding from the back a little bit, you can see. So I'm going to work through that, trying to get down from the hip into that lunge position and step your foot back. We're going to do a little tiny push-up. So your feet are together. Tiny push-up, shrugging the shoulders, keeping the hips high, and then bump that tailbone up underneath you. Keep your elbows close to your frame. This is the chaturanga, but snapshot, and then push out of that. We'll do one more of those chaturanga, aka your elbows slide down and back, keeping them close to the sides. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears, open your chest, and then push out of that. Great. That same leg, lift it up behind you. Big extension. Foot goes up to the sky, or in your mind's eye, going up to the sky because you can't really see it. Slide it through. Bring it back to that start point. Leave your weights behind. You're going to pop back up into that starting position. Oops. So, well, they'll get better as they go. Again, if you do this one exercise, you're done, right? We're going to do some more, but let's start to alternate legs. So we'll sweep the arms up overhead, bring them back down to center, and other leg. Step forward. Try to keep your spine flat as you approach your end point, your weights or the floor or a bench. Take that foot back to meet the other. Chaturanga. One more time. Again, tricep push-up. Just fun to say chaturanga. Sweep that leg up towards the ceiling, all the way up. Get long, get high, and sweep it through. Bring it back through center, leave the weights, and pop back up. Dang, those are sucky. The reason those are sucky to pop back up is because my back chain is not quite poppy yet. I'm still too far in front of me. So we're going to do 8 in a flow. Left leg, big step forward. That was a pretty hard plant. Chaturanga twice. Shrug the shoulders. Sweep the leg up. Point your toes and bring it through. Pop. Better. Not perfect. And sweep the arms up. Bring them through center. Right knee up. Step forward. Double push. I call things all sorts of things. It all means the same. Chaturanga, triceps push up, double push, whatever. And pop. That was way better. Left leg up. I skipped the arm part for this one because I'm over it. Double push. Sweep the left leg up to the sky. Bring it through center. Right leg up. Double push. Sweep up to the sky with that foot. Bring it through center. That was good. And I'm migrating backwards. See, that line will tell me that I am not finishing in the same place that I started. Progress, not perfection. Sweep the left leg up. We got our final one coming up. Dang, now I'm like popping way back. Sweep the right leg up, bring it forward. Right leg up to the sky. Bring the knee through, plant, and pop back up to standing. Well, I mean, those all pops were like terrible. So now I'm going to take my weights with me. I've got 10s here, and I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to roll that 5 out of the way. We're going to go front lunge to push-up position to a push-up, and then come up to an overhead. Okay, so I've got weights. All right, so just hear me out for the first rep. Lift your right knee up to your chest. Step forward. Take it down to the floor. Send that leg back. Don't drop it. Leave it in the sky. Tiny push. Sweep it right back through. Bring it up to standing. Sweep the weights up overhead. Zipper them up. So keep them close to your frame. That's elbows up. Elbows up. Sweep up overhead. Set them back down. Great. Switch. Big step. Forward. Keep the leg in the sky. Easier to keep track of anyways. And bring it through. Pop. Zipper. Overhead. We're back on the left side after we zipper up. Left leg forward. Keep it in the sky. Push up. Bring it through. Pop it up. Zipper up. Right leg. Keep it in the sky. That was getting there. Getting there means getting into the hips that are grievously tight. Three more. Again, this is like enough in and of itself, right? After this, especially if you've done cardio, you can go to core and call it. We're going to do some other fun. Zipper up. Last time, I think. That might have been the last time. That was the last time. We're going to drop the weights down to the floor, set the weights down, and we'll go into our tricep 5 ways. So, first tricep, you don't need any weight. For your other ones, you can add 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound, 5 pound. And we'll go on our tummy to begin. So, on your tummy, you can put your left hand on the weight, your right hand on your forehead. I was deciding which one. Right hand on your forehead, left hand on the weight. And keep your legs down, but keep your glutes firm. So kind of press your crotch into the floor a little bit so you can squeeze up on your glutes. Find a couple breaths so you have a firm stomach against the floor. Your ribs aren't like splayed into it. You're not just pancaking down. Oh my gosh, that's funny. My dog's name is Pancake. Into the floor. So I'm going to kind of create some tension there. Just a little bit of a suck in like through a straw just to create that tension. And we're just going to lift that weight straight up. Straight up. Oh, I lied. I said no weight. Add your weight. Add your weight, then we'll drop set it. Okay, so we'll drop it halfway through. So we're lifting that weight straight up and down. what I like about this, imagine like a butter knife just right through the shoulder blade, just slicing all those 5 muscle groups that sit underneath your scap. I'm try to relax my neck, try to get it down into the middle of the back. Two more with the weight. Get rid of the weight. Shake hands with somebody behind you. Lift your right leg up and focus on your breath. Relax your head. Point your right toes. Lock that elbow joint at the end. Slice your shoulder blade. Four, three, two, and one. Do a press up. Either go on your forearms or on your hands. Squeeze your glutes slightly behind you. Press yourself away from the floor. Feel your chest open. Roll your shoulders down away from the ears. Really work on driving the hip flexors down into the floor and squeezing your glutes. Now roll the shoulders down away from the ears again. I just bent my elbows a little bit. That's approaching going on the forearms so that I can really focus on not having to like shrug the shoulders up to get to my full extension in the arms. Great. And we'll slide up into a tabletop first. Tuck your toes, float your knees. All I'm trying to do is get your core to come back on before we pancake it down into the floor again. She doesn't even care. So this is a wonderfully impactful exercise for what it looks like. It's just a hovering tabletop. So I'm like at a 45 degree. You can walk your toes in more, but I like this one for mixing up the plank because it helps like lock the plank back into place again. So I'm just kind of marching the knees a little bit as I'm in this floating tabletop. And we're going to set those knees back down on the floor and come back down onto your stomach. Take the weight into your right hand. Place your left hand on your forehead. Firm up your stomach into the floor. Start the lift. Keep your booty squeezed a little bit. Much of this is because you can't see the weight. So I'm letting mine's like double dropping. It's like duh. So controlling the way down so that you tap the floor once. This is mine, again, non-dominant hand. So if you're non-dominant hand, you're like flicking the wrist weird, or it's tapping the floor differently than the other side. Just be observant of that. That's all. And squeeze the glutes again just a little bit. Feel the slice in your shoulder blades. Relax your head down to the floor. Slice that shoulder blade all the way from the bottom to the top. 2 more times with the weight. Get rid of the weight. Lift your left leg up. Keep on with the right. If you drop a degree of difficulty off of something, let's say weight, you can add a degree of difficulty, let's say removing a limb. That's a good algorithmic approach to exercise. If I drop weight, then drop a limb. Firm up your stomach against the floor. Speed up these extensions for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll come up one more time into that floating tabletop position. So up into a tabletop, I'm going to bring my knees a little bit closer to my chest and tuck all 10 toes into the floor. Hover your knees. Great. Now with this one, we have our knees hovering in a hovering tabletop. And we're going to take the left leg back to a push-up position, the right leg back to meet, and then walk it right back in. Walk it out, walk it in, walk it out, walk it in. Try to get more in the balls of your feet. The balls of your feet will just help you get more of that weight into your lower body. Little walk in, little walk out. One more time. All right, go and relax that. You can come up onto a kneeling position, both knees down on the floor, cup your hands behind your back. Let that chest open, lean your body slightly back. Those quads, man, I'm telling you, still those quads, I rip my tissue up. That's okay. But those are those exercises, those are like very concentrated, like non-functional exercises, like things I would never normally do in real life. Therefore, it caused quite a kerfuffle in these fibers down here. Our next tricep activity is going to stay in a kneeling position. Take your light weights, actually take a leg in front of you. So one off front, one in the back. Bring your weights over your head, clasp your fingertips together, and just extend those elbows behind the head. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Focus on length in the spine. So at any moment, I'll do one for demonstration, I can stand up with this weight and set right back down. Try it. Give you a second. You can stand up with that weight. That's how much control you have in the lower body and groundedness. Try to keep the front of the neck long. 2 more times. Okay, get ready. We're going to come into a lunge position right from here. So take it into your lunge position. All right, and we're going to do a reverse fly. So my right leg is still forward. Head is tilted down so the spine is neutral. If you have a mirror, look off to the side and pull your belly button in, and we'll reverse fly. Reverse fly is that same shoulder blade slice. This would be like a extended warrior position. So I'm still trying to keep weight equally in both legs as much as I can. This has always been my weakest. I move my hands all around in these. You probably aren't supposed to, but like I have 5 muscles underneath those shoulder blades, so I just kind of am going exploring for buried treasure underneath the shoulder blades. You can bend your elbows a little bit more. Just getting the little back muscles to offset the chronic stuckness of the chest closure. 2 more times. And yeah, my leg is burning. It's cool because I'm about to switch. Intermission, diamond push-ups. Let's go. Tend yourself right back into a push-up. Again, this is like a bastardized yoga class, right? We're going right into the next exercise. It flows naturally. And even when I'm talking to you, I'm in a push-up position. So I'm working, right? And you're probably like, get to it already. But if you're holding a push-up position, you're already in the magic zone, right? So just hold that position, spread your feet apart, give yourself a nice wide base, and we're going to diamond those push-ups out. So we're going to bring the elbows away from each other and then pump. Think CPR push-ups. Try to bring the shoulders back, away, squeezing your back muscles as you pump down. When you rise up, try to rise up through the butt of the palms. Good. Keep your legs active back there. For 6, 5, tuck your tailbone in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it feels so good. I feel like I just finally locked something into place. That's why I love doing different styles of planks. Even if your plank today is on a tabletop, it still will lock you into place, posturally speaking. And again, yoga mindset of like from my fingertips down to my toes is everything connected. Back to kneeling overheads. And I'm going to try get up 2 on this one just to like keep myself honest. So I'm trying to release my neck, but you know, in progress, not perfection. The back foot is relaxed right now. I'm going to curl my back toes underneath me. And with these weights overhead, just to test how much weight is in my lower body, just go and stand it up and then put it back down and continue your reps. Depending on your adventure today, you can do more of those stand-ups. I'm just going to focus on getting long and tight through the ribs. Almost as if I was going to throw this ball 20 feet yonder, right into the screen. 3 more times. Same deal. This leg stays as the forward leg. Come into your lunge position. Okay. Relax the neck. Look sideways if you have something to check your posture out. And, you know, fall over. It's fine. Just part of the fun. And we'll go into those reverse flies. Backs of the shoulders I'm going to focus on now. Backs of the shoulders. Like I'm just kind of yanking into that. I know yank is like not a word that you normally associate with workouts. But we yank things all the time in real life. So might as well like get your yanking muscles ready, right? If I'm just pulling up on something, just kind of get something, just go get it. Especially, I don't have a lot of muscle back there. So I'm just trying to find it with any kind of elbow bend, with any kind of speed, momentum that I can really try to feel this light up. Good. Last set of diamonds. Come back into that push-up position. Spread your feet out wide. I'll come off to the side. Side view. Feet apart, hands together. CPR into the floor. And all 10 toes are good. You want your hands or your head. You can try like coming down with your nose in between your index fingers. I like to have my head slightly over the top of my hands. That way it's really more chest pumping. Think of the pump. For 8, 7, tuck your tailbone. Good, go and relax that. Whew. And dip and bridge. Okay. Another tricep. Put your hands behind your back. Have a seat on the floor. Palms facing your heels. Yeah. You know, you can do it both ways. And this one's pretty easy. So lift your butt up in the sky, just about 6, 8, 10 inches. Maybe you can walk your toes out just a little bit. You have the option to dig your heels down and leave your toes up or keep your feet flat on the floor. Focus your attention on your elbow tips behind you. Bend from the elbow tip only and press back up. Now I'm going to try to perfect the front side of my posture. So some people recommend having your butt all the way between your hands to begin this. I think that that's like a little bit too limited for me. So I'm going to slide my butt just slightly forward, try to keep my shoulders back, pull the belly button in, and pump and press. Like if your 1 pound of your bum taps the floor, that's enough. Put your intention on your tip of your elbow. Tip of the elbow to you, sir. Plant the big toes into the floor. Tip of the elbow. Plant your index fingers into the floor. Pump and pump. Pump and dip. Shoulders back. Chest open. Big toes down. Index fingers down. Belly button in. Shoulders back. Chest open. Big toes down. Index fingers down. Go. Go. Faster, 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 faster. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those are stinky after a while, right? Let's take it into a bridge. Lay on your back. Bring your arms up over your head. Oh, yeah, big stretch. Lift your butt up in the sky. Wiggle one hip up, the other hip up. Toggle it out. Shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you. Bring your hands down by your sides. Give me a bridge from the top, halfway down and up, halfway down and up. An anvil, just drop down onto your crotch, oop, and then lift it back up, oop, and back up, down, 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 back up. Waistline long. Three, 2, and 1. Good. Set your legs on the floor. Just hang out for a second. Bring weight into all parts of your foot, so pull your heels energetically in towards your glutes just a little bit. Great. Let your spine or actively arch your back away from the floor, and then press it down on the floor. Arch and press. I'm going to press my palms down because my hands are like holding a mouse still in them. So press your palms down, press your 10 fingers. The movement is the arch of your back away from the floor. It should be enough so a towel could slide underneath there, and then push it down. Arch, and then push it down. Arch. All sorts of other stuff is happening here, but we just want to keep with the slidey object underneath your spine, that space, and then make it go away. Because it's going to make this next one much more powerful. 3 more times. Good. Grab your heavier weight if you have one nearby. Any weight will do is fine. Arch your back again away from the floor. Press it down against the floor, and then just do nothing with it. And we're going to lift one leg up and bend at the knee. So I did that with like no abs whatsoever. So now I'm going to lighten up the leg by pushing the spine into the floor. Great. Extend that leg all. Actually, I lied. Extend it. You leave it at 45-degree bend. And we're going to bring that weight over the top of your head, just like we did before. This is heavy on the triceps today. Just leaving the leg as is. Just leave the leg as it is for right now. I'm going to combo pack this. No supersize. I think they got rid of that. There's like a law. That guy was lying the whole time, by the way. That supersize me guy. 3 more times. Look it up. 1 more time. I don't want to speak incorrectly too thoroughly. Keep your weight fully extended. Crawl yourself up that right leg. Get that weight up there. Good. No weight, no problem. Ditch the weight. Crawl it up. We've just got 6 of these. One more time. Oh my goodness, lost the focus on that one. All right, that's fine. I was thinking about the supersize me guy. Now bring both legs up and bent at the knee. Head is on the floor, not for long. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers. Keep your thumbs on the base of your skull. Lift your head up. Drop your knees away from your hips until you feel your abs catch. Good, and now we're going to dance with pointed toes. Keep your head and shoulders away from the floor. Tap, and tap, and tap, and tap. Good. It is not bending your knee to tap. It's lowering from the hip joint. So you expose the front of the leg, the hip flexor. Keep your head and shoulders lifted, but your brace with your hands supports your head and neck completely so that you just get more pressure in the top abs. And then this adds the side abs to it. Good. This is drawing lines. You ever try to draw a long straight line and not have it go squiggly? Think about that when you're doing this. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Relax that down. And now we're going to go into crunches, just straight up crunches. Lift your head and shoulders up away from the floor. Halfway down and lift. This is a less is more crunch. I'm trying to even slur my speech so that my head and neck don't do anything. But if I really was speaking with my belly voice, then I wouldn't use head and neck at all. But you want your head and neck to be completely incapacitated, lifted up, because those top ribs, top abs, and a little bit of heel press gets you there. No one is good at crunches. Anyone who is doing these like that, it just, I mean, it's fine, and I can barely do a sit up because my back is tight. But that's why I'm reducing the range of motion until I can actually isolate and these vanity muscles, right? These little waistline muscles, these little six-pack muscles. It comes in handy for other things. I'm burning here. I'm hurting, not in a bad way. 3 more times. 2 more times. Good. Now revisit all right away the arch of the back, and then push, arch and push, arch and push, arch. And on your next few pushes, hold your P in. Squeeze your bottommost abs. Like, I really got to go, but they put the seatbelt sign on, and I'm screwed for the next 45 minutes. So I'm just going to hold it. Good. 4 more. And take your weight in your other hand, the hand that didn't have it before. I've got my 10. You may have your 5 or no weight at all. Lift your leg up, bend to 45 degrees. We're going to take that weight behind the head and squeeze the elbow back up to straight. So same thing on the other side. I have a secret to tell you. I don't have that great a memory, but, and I have every excuse in the book to stop exercising, go off and do something else. But if you do things on one side only, then you have to stay and do it on the other side. What that gives to you is your heart rate is still pumping, you're still pumping blood and oxygen, and you don't have to remember anything else but what you did on the other side. So I used to have a client, actually he's still my main man. I won't say your name, but he used to look at me and say, other side. And I said to him, if I had a nickel for every time you asked me if you got to do the other side, I would be able to retire. This shoulder is janky, so I'm just trying to draw that straight line one more time with this overhead, and then we're going to crawl it up that leg. Crawl it up, just 6. Get it up. Good. My rotator cuff isn't super fan of that, but just, again, do what I can. Try not to take it too far. And now lift your legs up and bend to the knee. One more time. We're going to double drop. So double drop, lift your head and shoulders up, keep them lifted, tap both toes, bring them back up. This is where we bring it into the home stretch of okay, I just worked on arching my back, pressing into the floor. I worked on carving straight lines. And sorry if I missed something in the sequence there, you know how it goes. But I think we covered our bases here. So I'm going to try to leave my kneecaps the last thing to come up. Imagine you were lifting yourself up from your butt. And then through the rib cage. 3 more times. Good. Go and bring it to seated upright. Yeah, why not hang out here and just do a little butterfly stretch. Little butterfly stretch. Yeah. Yeah, we got two more things, then we're good to go. This is a nice long core flow. Um, and you don't have to do like all of it all the time. We're just hanging out. So it's just how much time can you devote to the only thing you're talking to is your body. With that, come into a gate. This is another yoga pose. So we have one leg kickstanded out, and I'm gonna not use a weight for right now. I'm gonna extend my arms like a nice little airplane and then sweep down to the floor. Plant all 5 fingers, not the palm. Lengthen out through the right side. Now, a really fun gait, actually, you release your other hand. Notice these obliques. Take that whole thing over, reaching down the right side of the body. And bring it back over, all the way over, and bring your left 5 fingers down to the floor again. Good. Lift your right leg up. Set it down. Lift it up. Set it down. Lift it up. Set it down. Up. Up. I'm going to try to keep my foot along for the ride. Doesn't go floppy. 3, 2, get ready for another left hand raise. Woo. Good. Plant your foot down. Take it up to the other side. That is hard. That's like wicked hard for me. Take it back down. Plant your hand. Big stretch through the right side. Now we'll make it a little bit easier. Take that right elbow. Tuck it to the right knee. Bring it back to gate. My fingers got lazy on my left hand. I'm going to try to really grab those like dough. Good. Kneading the dough. Come on up through your gate. Switch to the other side. Mentally prepare. So that's our last thing. We're in a flow. Just use your breath. Breath to movement. So we're in our gate. Our left leg is fully extended. Plant your right 5 fingers like kneading dough. And extend your left side body. Good. Now we're going to lift those right fingers away from the floor and carry it over. Isn't it magic how the left obliques just get like instant fire? I love that. So we're going to do more of those. Don't you worry. We'll lift the leg, set it down. Lift the leg, set it down. Up, up. Slightly back behind you. This one, I can see it. It's like, everything's crooked. It's fine. But I'm trying to lift the leg up all as one unit. And try to lift up slightly back behind me. That's what they mean by alignment. This IT band has been tight for like 20 years. So there you go. One more time. Good. Remove your right hand. Oh my gosh. I didn't get it. Plant your left foot down. I'm going to slide out, readjust so I can really keep that left foot planted. And we'll bring it over to the left-hand side. That is hard. And bring it back to relax. We will finish with a simple tear the Band-Aid off, do a side plank on your forearm, stack your feet or stagger your feet, dealer's choice. You're the dealer in this case, I guess. If you're looking down, your elbow should be in the same straight line down as your heel on the bottom foot. So my left elbow is on the floor. My left heel is on the floor, and I guide it down to the same plane as the left elbow is. I'm going retarded. Okay, so we're going to do a little side plank dip. Losing my ability to speak. 3 more times. Not a lot of words left to use. 1 more time. Good. Go ahead and relax onto that side. Use this as a side body stretch on the left. Just kind of prop yourself up. Intermission. Do a quick little Superman. Just as you switch sides. We just want to get those. They always do this just, with like 95% abs and 5% Superman or flutter kicks or something for your lower back. I just like, because I get a little bit of a break, a little bit of a muscle switch up. And go ahead and relax that. We will finish on the right forearm. And I just felt compelled, since I dropped an R word, to say, have you ever heard of the term, I'm setting up for my side plank, on your forearm, right heel is down, right elbow is down. Have you ever heard the term like flame retardants, right? They get rid of the fire. So I'm a pretty word-focused person, even though I don't sound very articulate at this moment in time. But the word to retard means to inhibit, to extinguish, or take away. So when I said under my breath almost, I'm going retarded, that means that I have the ability to articulate taken away from me because I am getting tired and I'm like neurally focused and all that stuff. So all this to say, the words that we use, my mama said, there's no such thing as a bad word. There's just a time and place to use them. So I meant that word in the very literal sense of I cannot talk anymore. Good. Not any conjugation that has gotten loaded with some stigma. So not at all, not at all. 5, because that's silly in all the ways. 2 more times. Good. Go and relax that. Stretch on that side. And now you've got the whole thing of it. This is what happens when we do nighttime workouts. Just lose our minds a little bit. And we got it done today. Congratulations, 40 minutes, core, tricep, and adulterated yoga. See you on the flip side.